Genesis 22 presents a powerful picture of obedience, but also a disturbing demand that some people refuse to wrap their minds around. God tells Abraham to sacrifice Isaac as a burnt offering. That's hard, and it makes the head spin. We need to get something straight right up front. God had a right to make this demand. Let's not water it down by saying, well, God knew he wasn't going to let Abraham do it. Don't even go there. Think about this. He tells Abraham to do it and gets him right to the last minute. Now, what does that say about God if he never had the right to issue the command? Let's just understand that God has the power of life and death, and even has the right to give that power to a human agency. We see that in the Old Testament law concerning capital crimes. What right did those people have to stone a person to death? God gave them that right. In fact, that was a decree of God all the way back in Genesis 9 and verse 6 with regard to someone who kills his neighbor. Don't tell me God was faking it. This comes all the way down to the sacrifice of Jesus on the cross. Muslims and Jews have become unlikely bedfellows in this argument that God would never have accepted a human sacrifice. They go back to Old Testament passages in an attempt to prove that, but their passages miss 4 vital points. Number 1, those sacrifices were forbidden because God did not sanction them. Number 2, those sacrifices were not of a sufficient nature to have any benefit. Number 3, the victims in those sacrifices were themselves sinners who would be punished for sin after death. And number 4, Jesus was given authority to follow through with his sacrifice. He said, "For this reason the Father loves me, because I lay down my life that I may take it again. No one has taken it away from me, but I lay it down on my own initiative. I have authority to lay it down, and I have authority to take it up again. This commandment I received from my Father." John 10, verses 17 through 18. And that makes all the difference in the world.